I'm Shane.
I'm Bo.
We are your Kentucky Fried Critics.
Are you stupid enough? Do you dare? Do you dare to be stupid and make your own TV channel? Or YouTube channel.
Or podcast.
Or podcast.
Podcasting YouTube channel?
No, isn't that great that like this movie is like, I mean, it's what we're all doing right now, and it just kind of making our own little TV channels.
Yeah. I do wish we could say that this is what we were doing a little bit more though. Like in the movie, like what they do here. Like
yeah, we're just make our own fucking,
like the true underdog fight of your life style story. That would be cool.
We just need a bigger channel to start some beef with us, and then we can
Be
Hey,
the
Tony.
underdog.
Tony, hey buddy, you want to fight?
Don't forget, whoever you call out is less likely to be on. So if you want someone to be on, don't call them out.
Tony would totally come on here. You know he would.
Just saying.
Tony from Hack the Movies.
I knew who you were talking. The fact that you thought I didn't know who you were talking
Just making
about.
sure
is
they
crazy.
knew who I was talking about. He'd have so much fun having a fight with me.
You mean the
very famous Tony from Hack the Movies.
He's been
Did
in
you know
lots of movies.
Did you know he was in Dark Knight Rises?
I think I had heard that
Did you
before.
hear about that?
Okay, we gotta stop. We're putting over other people too much. This is our show. Let's get back to us. So yeah, in case we didn't actually say yet, this is UHF. We're watching UHF. I guess because we didn't, and Bo technically, it was a Weird Al song.
Yeah. It's not in this movie, surprisingly enough.
I do believe it's in the Transformers movie, the cartoon.
Is it really?
I'm pretty sure.
Hell yeah! Now we gotta do the Transformers movie.
Certainly gonna check that for us, but I'm pretty certain it is.
Oh yeah,
we gotta get off of that.
I always dare to be stupid.
This is again the Weird Al. Great, the
classic.
Yeah, the classic. Because again, when you see the beer that we'll talk about in a second, you'll know why it's Weird Al.
Yeah.
But we could have, just like last week where we could have had a different dog, we could have went a different movie. We almost did.
Yeah.
The Al Yankovic story. The more recent.
I haven't seen it.
And it would have
been a good reason to watch it.
But at the same time, we also both agreed, since there are maybe people who listen to us too young to have watched this, we would rather tell you
about this
and that you should go see this.
Go watch it.
So yeah, here we. I mean, I got nothing better than that. This is why we're here.
This is the real Weird Al, not some guy pretending to be Weird Al, right?
Some guy, Harry Potter. Let's be fair.
Who the fuck's that? Nobody knows this Daniel
Radcliffe guy. All right, so let's start with the beer, though. So, Bo, what are we drinking today?
I'm reluctant to even call it a beer. It's Urban Artifact Squeezebox Strawberry Fruit Tart. Buddy.
It's tart.
It is tart.
It is tart. If you don't like and this is beyond, this is one of those you got to get real specific, right? Like tart and sour usually go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Sour is one flavor.
Yeah. Sour lingers. Tart is sharp and quick.
Tart's the one that hits you and like makes your whole mouth just like
it's like a shot.
Yeah. It's maybe not the full pucker sour. This
sour
is the one that makes
like,
you just like
it kind of grows. It's like, oh.
Well, you know, like tartness never makes that saliva. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
you know,
like this it kind of hurts.
That's a sour, right? To me,
you start secreting that acid.
So
in the back of your throat.
so I'm not getting that from this, but this is definitely,
yeah, buddy. And the warmer it gets, the more that happens.
In its defense, it is 8%, so maybe it's a safety thing. You know, like creatures in the wild trying to tell people to stay away. This is like, don't drink too fast.
Yeah, slow down. Drink it slow. It's dangerous.
They were just trying to make a natural defense.
I don't know. It tastes like, I mean, you just took like some strawberries and mushed them up.
Yeah, no sugar.
No sugar. Just straight strawberries. And let them ferment for a little bit.
And this is one of those things
It's really just prison hooch in a can, right?
Well, I'm sure by the time we get to the bottom of the second one, we won't even remember having any problems with it. You know, it's strong enough that we'll be like, yeah,
it's
whatever,
great.
it's good.
That's what usually happens on this show. By the end of it, we're like, it's fantastic. Go drink 10 of them.
Don't listen to what we said in the beginning. We will call ourselves liars.
It was all just a dream sequence. Just ignore it.
All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get started because, and I know that I say this and jinx us almost every time. But I have real reason to believe we'll get through this one quick because there were just so many people in it that I did not write down.
Yeah,
a whole lot because it would have taken us all day. Because there are the cameos
they're everywhere.
And different things. You know, the little kid from Pet Sematary.
Yeah,
he's the one that gets blasted
with the water hose.
You know, they're all over the place.
He found the marble in the oatmeal.
Yes, so I like again, like there are tons of those, and I didn't bother. If we want to talk about that when we get through everything else, we can just be like, who was your favorite random person that you saw? You know, like but again, we're not worried about that in the cast rundown. And we'll start with the director because this is part of why I'm telling you that I think we'll be able to get through this quickly. Our director, his name is Jay Levy. I want to lean towards Levy because it's Levey.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It's not even like Eugene.
Levy.
Well, it's not, you know, like Eugene
Levy.
Yeah, it's not like that. It's a little bit different. So I think it is Levy. This guy he is Weird Al's manager.
Like in real life?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. No wonder he got the job.
He did direct a bunch of his music videos.
Okay, so he knew what he was doing at least.
Well, I guess because he only directed music videos.
The music videos are great.
Yeah, I agree, but also just those. Like his directing career is not much outside of just Weird Al's.
I'm sure he did a school play or two back in the day.
Well, I think he did maybe an episode of some of the other Weird Al projects, like the TV show and things like that. But definitely outside of the Weird Al wheelhouse, he didn't direct much. Yeah, that's the way to really get to it. So that's all I got to say about him.
Nice.
That's why I said director, pretty much done. I will comment two things. He is part of the writing team. Okay. So we'll start writing with him, and he was an actor in this movie. He was Gandhi in Gandhi 2.
He doesn't take any shit anymore.
We will comment that is maybe not something you can do nowadays.
You definitely can't do that
for several reasons.
It's a fucking brown face.
For several reasons, that being one of them. Yes.
Very, very offensive Indian accent. And he's like, "Hey, went to my steak medium rare." Yes. So I'm like, wow, there's so much that you absolutely just couldn't do now.
Yeah. So that's a fun because we always said we wanted somebody who was all three. We finally got all three.
We got him. The hat trick. And it's this guy?
It's this guy. That's what I was going to say. This, what do they call it? A dark horse?
Yeah, like a dark horse from nowhere taking the fucking win.
But so, go Jay Levy.
Yeah. You are Kentucky Fried Critics' first hat trick stamped.
No real writing credits. I'll just go ahead and put that out there. So we can move off of him as a writer. The other two writers, one of them is Weird Al.
Yeah,
it's a Weird Al movie, and we didn't mean that as it's a starring
anybody
role.
Even helped him write this thing.
It seems like it might have been small. So again, like think about other times we've seen directors with writer credits. It's maybe that they doctored up the scenes, right? Like, well, or he pitched a skit, or he punched up something, or he, especially being the guy who helped with music videos, he probably just gave some new ideas for how
it was his idea to do the CGI stuff in the Beverly Hillbillies video in the middle of the movie.
I know
so we give him a writing credit for it.
That was just because Weird Al wanted a faithful recreation of Dire Straits.
Oh, okay.
Like the video needed to be 100% the video,
a Dire Straits
with
video.
Beverly Hillbillies. Okay. Yeah. That's the only reason. I did read that. That is a documented reason. It was why that is like that.
It's one of the best parts of the movie. Man.
But we do have one other writer because I'll save Weird Al. We'll get back to him in a second.
Yeah.
The last writer though is Charles Holloway, and I literally every time you see it credited as him as a writer, it just says Conan the Librarian.
Yes.
As if that's the only thing he wrote.
Who cares if it is? It's masterpiece level. I want to watch Conan the Librarian.
Also,
weekly episodes of his adventures in the library.
Also, possibly a skit stolen from You Can't Do That on Television, the kids' TV show that started Nickelodeon.
Well, if you won't tell anybody, I won't. So
I was surprised to read it. So it was definitely not a memorable one of the sketches. And I know that you're too young to remember any of them, but I definitely remember some of them. I'm not old enough to distinctly remember people, so don't ask me to be like, oh, you remember Alanis when she was on the... No. I know she was. I was not of a coherent age to like think back now and be like, I remember Alanis as one of the cast members. It's not like that. It's not. No.
That's ironic.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
Don't you think? Whew, okay, so that's it. That's the writer, and we're done with all of the writers and directors.
All of it.
Okay, so
who's in this wonderful movie?
Weird Al.
Oh, really? I didn't recognize him at all.
So here's my
he was really buff in that one scene.
My point of contention to you about this is then, since we know that it is his friend / manager / longtime cohort who did the directing, can we assume that maybe this is our first 2 trios?
Oh, yeah.
Because you know that Weird Al had to have say on a level of what a director says.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So really, we have 2
co-director. We got 2 hat tricks.
It's our first time, and we get a double, and one of them is Weird Al. Since you were worried about
that, makes it even better.
Being wasted on Levy, it's not.
We saved it right at the end.
Good job. You go. So yes, Weird Al plays George Newman. Weird Al. Now we'll go ahead and say yes. Our favorite musician, our Squeezebox player, the reason we're here. We all love Weird Al. He has had a long, storied music career. And on that, not very much acting, not very much writing outside of his music. He did do some TV shows. They were generally just off-the-wall comedy like his music.
Do like an hour special.
Yes.
That weird like talk show thing he did.
Yes. Well, that one talk show was a weekly, and then he did do one that was like a special, and then he did do I don't know. He did a lot of weird stuff
because he's Weird Al. Hey, imagine that. Oh my God, we cracked it.
Weird Al famously, though, getting his start through the Dr. Demento radio show. I only want to say this because did you see he was in the movie?
No, I missed him. Where's Dr. Demento in the movie?
He's the dude in the audience who gets pied in the face or creamed in the face.
Oh,
that's Dr. Demento.
Wait, he wasn't.
You see him for like a split second.
He wasn't in his gimmick either, so
that was.
I didn't recognize him.
So yeah, he did again. In true Weird Al fashion, trying to give all the people that helped Dr. him
Demento.
Get help. Yeah,
we wouldn't have so much shit if it wasn't for him.
Well, since you do love him, now that I know that, I will tell you this. So the only other thing I saw that Jay Levy was credited as writing, to throw back to our trio guy, our hat trick player, was a special from like 1984. It called itself a movie, but 100% it was just a special.
Yeah.
And it was like stars and musicians doing some, and stars and comedians, or musicians and comedians. I was gonna get there at some point. Musicians and comedians doing a bunch of like a circus for the stars, but not a circus. So they're just doing like crazy things, and probably in between telling some jokes and playing a couple songs. The kind of thing the 80s loved to do on network television.
Laugh Hour or something like that.
Well, but it was a one-time special. So he's credited as a writer. So he wrote some of the in-between filler sketches, I guess. I've never watched this. I don't know anything about it other than Dr. Demento is on the cover.
Yeah.
He's one of the 4 people listed to be the celebrities you should know on the cover of the thing that he wrote.
Fuck yeah.
Jay Levy.
Good job. You're more important than you know, brother.
All right, so now we will move off of Weird Al. We will circle back. We've got lots to say about Weird Al, but we're going to do this really quick because, again, the cast won't take very long. So off of Weird Al, the next person I want to talk about is Bob, his best friend in the movie. Bob is played by David Bowie. Not Bowie?
Bo. And not me, Bo.
No, Bowe.
Yeah.
Bo.
Weird. That's weird.
Yeah, it was. But did you recognize him?
No.
Back to the beach, baby. Back to the beach.
He's one of the surfer guys.
He's Mountain.
Yeah,
he's
the surf coordinator.
He's not one of. He's the dude who helps fix everything. He's the guy you go to know where to surf at.
Right,
You listen to his radio broadcast from the speakers off of the abandoned lifeguard shack that he was somehow allowed to inhabit. Because it's what we talked about in that episode. Go listen. Yeah, that's all I really wrote about him. The guy's been in other things and TV shows, and he's a working actor.
He's been really a lot of great, dry comedic timing in this movie.
He did one episode of Alien Nation. I only mentioned that because I love that show, and while I was scrolling through his catalog, I saw it. Do you not know that?
No.
The one where the aliens have like giant. It's like they're wearing giant skin caps, and they've got the weird brown spots all over it. You don't know this? Alien Nation. It was a movie and TV show. He was just in one random episode as one of the aliens. And if you know anything about the movie, which obviously you don't, so and TV show, those aliens that came in, half of them were like slave aliens. And so now they just finally get to be part of like a normal society. So they didn't have names. And so most of them picked names when they got here, meaning that they stole names from like actors and TV shows. And so this, the character he played's name was Buster Keaton.
Yes.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
Love Buster Keaton.
Again, you probably won't. No one at home is jumping to be like, I love Buster Keaton in that episode. But I just when I was scrolling through, I saw Alienation, then I saw the character name. I was like, okay, I'm writing that down.
Don't worry, there will be one guy in the comments.
Oh yeah, no, somebody like
one guy. Alien Nation forever.
I hope.
Nation reboot.
Our next actor that we're going to mention, just because this also connects to go watch another one of our episodes, is Uncle Harvey. Uncle Harvey is played by Stanley Brock. He is another working actor, but working actor as in before our time. Like a lot of his shows and stuff that he did were in like the 60s and the 70s, not things that we necessarily saw that much of.
You know, a bunch of those like weird 60s cop dramas.
Well, things that probably did a circuit on Nick at Night, but maybe not at the normal times that we might have, not the transition time. Most popular things were at transition time, right? Like 2:00 in the morning, maybe, when they just had filler time.
Like nobody's awake.
We'll put this random
episode of that.
Yeah, this random one season cop show from the 60s that we have the rights to. Yeah.
Where he played a pimp.
But he was in something that we have covered. As I said, want to plug another episode. One of our early ones, he was the guy who owned the movie theater in Night of the Comet, which is where the movie starts and where like we get to see the first zombie. Blah, blah, blah. Well, not the first.
That is an old episode. It was like episode 2, right?
Yes. And so I just wanted to give if we get a shout out, we didn't generally like to try to throw it out there.
Hashtag Team Chicote.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So it was good to see him. I didn't write down any of the others because, like I said, most of them outside our times. That's why we get to move on to our next actor, and so that is going to be R.J. Fletcher. Bad guy.
The bad guy I've seen in like a dozen other movies playing like this exact character.
Kevin McCarthy. He is in both the original 1950s Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the 1970s remake, not the 1990s remake.
With Donald Sutherland in it?
Not the 90s remake, which is weird because he was alive and he had already been in 2. You'd think somebody would have just
Why would they throw him in that one?
Hat trick of his own.
Exactly.
But he was not. But so he was in both of the first 2. And then though you might recognize him as Grandpa Adams from Addams Family Reunion.
Yeah.
You also might recognize him from Inner Space. He's one of the guys in Inner Space. You also might recognize him from Twilight Zone, the movie. He's one of the random people in that. I think he is the dad of the kid who can make things real, or the grandpa. Grandpa or uncle, the
like where everybody's afraid of him. And shit.
I think he's that guy.
Probably.
I think he's that guy.
Long. We need to do that movie.
He is also one of the random people in the movie Greedy with Michael J. Fox, which is a great movie. You should see it. I think we should talk about it. I think it's got Olivia Diabo, who is from Spirit of 76. She's the girl from Spirit of 76.
I remember her.
Which is good because I will now use this as a reference point to a smaller bit part in the movie just to call it out because we're giving Spirit 76
got mentioned. We
do
got
it
another
again.
one.
Yes, when we did that movie, we had just started, I think, doing some of this like actors that we saw things, and so the two like CIA guys that were chasing after them throughout the movie, they were played by the Kipper Kids. Remember, I told you this at the time, the Kipper Kids. And I was like, I don't know what that means, but it's these two guys. They're the Kipper Kids. The Kipper Kids.
Are they in this movie? Who are they in this movie?
The Kipper Kids.
They're the
It's like Mark Kipper and somebody else Kipper. They are the Kipper Kids. They're playing their characters in this one.
That's funny.
Their characters aren't playing somebody else. They are playing their
themselves.
characters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not themselves.
They're gimmicks.
Yeah, the Kippers are not them, which is why it was funny for the Spirit of 76 because they were listed as the Kipper Kid. I don't. You get what I'm saying? Yep. Weirdness. Spirit of 76. Go watch that.
Go watch that episode. It needs more views.
We've got 3 different callbacks. 1 episode, 5 minutes. Look at us rolling along here. Okay, now that we have done these people, let's go back to some of our more important characters. So, after R.J. Fletcher, just to keep it connected to R.J., we'll do his son, Richard Fletcher. I'm going to assume this is okay. The movie made it a little confusing. So we saw that his dad is senior. He says that. Yeah. But he says R.J. Senior. And I would have assumed
that would make him R.J. Jr., right?
No, but I would have assumed that R.J. was Richard Jr. I was confused when he said that he is R.J. Sr. because then we see Richard, and I would assume that that means R is Richard, and so then his son is the third. You get what I'm saying? I was so confused because he did clearly say, though.
Yeah.
R.J.
Sr. when he points at the picture of his dad.
Yeah. And so I was confused at that point. But so his son is Richard Fletcher. Richard Fletcher is played by John Paragon. That is a name I 100% don't expect most people to know. I also don't expect you to have seen him in this movie and automatically know where you know him from. He is Jambi, the magical genie from Pee-wee's Playhouse. The genie in the box.
Malaka
yes.
Guy.
Yes. Jambi the genie. That is this guy.
Hell yeah.
He is also a director. He apparently directed several of the Barbarian Brothers movies. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about.
The first one's just called The Barbarians, if that helps.
Yeah, but their later ones are the crazier ones, and they were still using the Barbarian Brothers tagline. It's like them babysitting kids. It's like Mr. Nanny, but with the 2 of them or something. You know what I mean? Like it was weird.
They get
stuff.
Progressively stupider as you go.
Well, one's like they're spies, one's like they're babysitters, one's like, and the spy one's nuts to look at the movie cover because they do look like a romance novel. Barbarians, right? Like
huge
their
pectoral
boobs
muscles
are bigger than most women's you've ever seen in your life. They have that kind of build, and so then the movie where they're spies, the cover is them in suits, and they are the weirdest looking dudes in suits. Yeah, they look weird in some tuxes, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, not awesome. The vibe. Okay, back. I said we're not going to do this, and here I am. It's my fault. It's my fault.
And it's not my fault. You've seen more of the Barbarian movies than I have.
So on top of directing those, though, I did see he has 1 writer-director credit, or maybe more. I didn't even look at everything this guy had, because, again, I was just shocked that
he's way more important than we give him
credit
just
for. Jambi.
Than Jambi the genie.
But so he also was writer-director of a dumb movie from the 90s that I've already told you about, and I can't... I can't wait because we are definitely going to do this. The Ring of the Musketeers.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah. Where it is a movie where the Musketeers all pass down their family. They wore rings and they passed them down in their family, and
they're like an order of like justice seekers.
And so
like
in the 90s, Avengers. In the 90s, this team is now trying to like reform totally, or like I don't remember the exact details. I have seen this. It has just literally been
Tell 'em the
30
best
years.
Part about it.
This was David Hasselhoff and Cheech Marin.
What a duo.
Both as people who are inheritors of the rings. Don't ask me to go into details. We'll save that for the episode.
When we watch it, I want to watch it. This sounds so good.
So it will be. We definitely need to try to find something soon, right?
Yeah, right.
Because we're getting
really soon.
Well, we're getting to the end of the season of Loose Ends, and that sounds. Now that we've talked about the guy, doing one of his written and directed by movie. Like, I mean, that's a loose end if I've ever heard.
Right, we'll wrap up the season with that.
Maybe. Oh, that gives us some time too. I like where your head's at, sir. All right, let's move on. So after we have Richard Fletcher, we will then do Terry, the girlfriend, because I would say that's one of our big people.
The girl from SNL.
She is from, yes, Victoria Jackson. She is from SNL. She is also from a lot of voice acting because she definitely has a very
distinctive voice.
So she uses that to her advantage. Outside of those, there's not a lot. She's done a lot of random pieces
Bit
here and there.
and
But
things,
you're not gonna. I couldn't find anything that was like distinctly. I'm gonna tell people that everybody's gonna pop off about.
She's not in a lot of this movie. She's in
not
like
as
the
much
beginning,
as you might expect.
and then she drops off for like ever.
Yeah,
until,
because
the
he
end.
kind of broke up. She kind of broke up with him, and then it's a lot of like brief scenes of her hearing him be desperate.
Her calling her, listening to her, answering
Yes.
machine. Oh, I'm in hell, Terry.
The special announcement news brief. Yes. So yes, Victoria Jackson is Terry. Again, I don't got a lot to say because we want to keep this rolling. So our next person that we'll talk about is our other female character who is in more of the movie despite not being the love interest, and that is Fran Drescher, and she is playing. Did you catch her name?
Pamela
Finkelstein. Finkelstein. I love that name.
Is it Steen or Stein?
It's Steen. They say.
Okay.
They say I made sure to listen after seeing it spelled to make sure.
Who doesn't love Fran Drescher?
And this is early.
Oh yeah, this is
before she's
nanny, right?
Yeah, this is like
she's so tiny in this.
She's
movie.
tiny. She's not hitting the voice the way you think of. Like when you think of the nanny,
exaggerated.
Well, when you think of the '90s, not even just say the nanny. We think of her in the '90s. You think nails on a chalkboard,
right?
Dude. Like she is so bad. Was a Beautician and the Beast?
Oh my god!
Right? Like again, like
I've unfortunately seen that movie, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
She definitely in the 90s was going hard at not her real voice to make a character. And it is what it is.
It worked. She made a lot of money.
She hit that voice a couple of times in this character, but mostly she was not hitting the shrill, like make you want to rip your
when
ears
she's
out.
yelling about something, she kicks it on, but usually it's just, kind of that normal Jersey accent or whatever it is.
In the name of saying some of the people who are super famous in the movie, we will say the next one and we will move off of him very quickly. We're not going to try to be joyful. He doesn't deserve it.
Nope.
This Michael Richards. He is playing, of course, Stanley Spadowski, who is, we will say great things about the character. We will not say great things
about
Michael Richards. The only thing I will say before...
Racist. Oh, goddamn.
You're good.
Sorry about that.
You all right? You ready?
Yeah, I'm good. Continue.
The only thing I will say about Michael Richards before we move on, again, I'm not giving him a plug, but we obviously the only thing anybody knows about him at home is he's Kramer from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
That's all, and we'll move on.
And Seinfeld's overrated.
I love Seinfeld.
Argument.
We can save.
We'll do that later.
Yeah, we can save that for a different.
Or when
day.
we actually do
something,
a TV show
or something close, like the Bee Movie, because that's Jerry, right?
Yeah, it's Jerry.
Has
he been in any other fucking movies?
No, probably not. The only
I like
thing
his stand-up. I like his actual stand-up is good.
The only thing I will say though, before we completely move away, is that it was crazy timing because this movie came out 2 weeks before the first appearance of him as Kramer on Seinfeld.
Oh, nice.
So it kind of overshadowed this representation he did. Again, now we are going to stop talking about Michael Richards. Everything else we will say, if you hear us in reference, is to Stanley Spadowski, not to Michael Richards. Okay. Now that that's clear, we can move past him. Our next person that I want to talk about is Cooney.
Cooney. So stupid. You're so stupid.
There is nothing
in the box. We play Wheel of Fish.
First, I'll say something. First, we'll talk about Cooney. Then I will say something about the Wheel of Fish. Cooney. Cooney is played by Getty Watanabe. I love getting to say this name because it is the only Getty outside of Geddy Lee that anybody has any right to know who we're saying or talking about. And Getty Watanabe is Long Duck Dong.
Dong, where is my automobile?
Yes. 16 Candles. He's had a prolific voice acting career.
Yeah.
It would take me too long to run down his voice acting. Trust me, though, if you watch cartoon and anime, you have heard him in things. We'll just leave it at that.
I heard him. I listened. He was on my TV the other day.
So, now on to the thing about the Wheel of Fish. Wheel of Fish, made for real. Those are all real fish, not prop fish. Those were bought from a fish market by a production assistant at 4:30 in the morning. When the fish market, wait, before you say nice. At 4:30 in the morning, they did not get to the scene where it was used until 4:30 in the afternoon.
They kept him on ice.
No. It was made. The prop wheel was made at when it got to set.
So for
many hours in a hot room because the air conditioning didn't work right.
Lights, right? Just
the lights may not have been on yet because they weren't filming in that set.
Still
yet.
Though. Oh my God.
So
I do not want to be in that room.
Weird Al has been on record to be like, yeah, the filming for that day was rank. It was horrible, and I do not recommend.
He's not even in that scene. Why was he there? Just observing?
Well, it's his movie.
I guess.
Come on.
If I don't have to be in the fish room, I'm not going to be there.
What? You got to make sure it's coming the way you wrote it.
I can't. I trust Watanabe. He'll pull it off.
Yes. Now we will move off of him. I only have one other actor that is specifically somebody I wanted to talk about. And that is our special posthumous shout out in the movie. The movie, I don't know if it was in the beginning. It's definitely at the end, and it's definitely just well documented. Was tributed after the fact to one of the actors that's in the movie, and that is Trinidad Silva. He played Raul Hernandez
from Raul's Wild Kingdom.
Yes, the crazy manic animal guy.
I would have watched the show.
Why'd you hire him again? I thought you hired him.
Yes. No, I wanted more where you could be like, figure out like how he even got on the station.
So that's the sad thing I wanted to talk about, and that's why we got a tribute to him. He was a big up and coming actor at the time. He had acted in a lot of different things. I would say I saw like 78 episodes of like 23 or 21 Jump Street or some like 80s cop style show like that. I don't remember which one it was. If God forbid if I got the wrong one just now, but like a bunch of episodes of something. Like he was a big character. But so he was just up and coming and he was doing really well. He died in a car wreck while production of the movie was going on.
Oh no.
The plan was for his character to have more. There'd have been more about the puppy the poodle,
the pile of poodles outside of his
well, and them getting retribution and like crazy, like it would have been more to that.
Them coming back to avenge their fallen brothers.
And then there also just would have been more to the character, and so you would have gotten a little bit what you wanted, like how he got there. Because the plan, it was documented, he was going to be like a postal worker, and he just had a lot of free time when he wasn't delivering mail and
loved animals,
and he had no other people, and this was just
how he
filled his time. Oh, I love when we do it and it's not planned and not like a quote from the movie. That was just perfect, dude. That was good. This is just this. It is sad. It is one of those sad things. But yes,
rip.
That's my notes were just like we can't not give him a shout out because his character is one of the memorable characters.
It was super great because he's so energetic and he's emotionally right. And he does the thing we all wanted to do. You know, the ant farm thing? Like, most of us are nice people, but we've all thought about doing it, just kind of shaking it and messing up their little tunnels. And he actually does it. So, we all get to live vicariously through Raul.
Yes. And don't forget the licking the turtle. That's my favorite thing he does.
Did you know they're like nature's suction cups? Ah, it's stuck. See that?
I love that bit. I love that. I don't know why.
It's funnier than them throwing the poodle out the window.
Oh, so much of this movie, the small little jokes get me way more than the full length sketches. The full actual joke. Yes, dude. Like when they give a small little like thing like that, where like the whole joke was just licking the turtle and being like, Yeah. And then moving on. Like, he didn't even address it. He
Right.
was just like, let's go. I don't know. I don't know why. I love that.
Oh, those are always the best things in these kinds of movies. It's the little tiny hidden jokes that I feel like half the time actors do just to pop themselves on set.
Oh, well, 100%. Well, and so this movie is great because this movie is clearly mostly that. Like, this
Yeah.
movie, very light on plot.
It's just bits. The commercials are the best thing, though. The like you're watching the commercials for the network and shit. Like, I love Spatula City.
Behind the scenes for you.
Nice.
So you know where they show the billboard in
Yeah.
the commercial, Spatula City?
Yeah.
Real. They paid, the movie company paid,
To have a fucking billboard.
and they left it. After the movie was done,
So for years it was still there.
not even years, it didn't make it that long, because what happened is shortly after the movie was out, and again, this movie did not do well in theaters. We'll go ahead and talk about that real
Yeah.
quick. Didn't do well for probably a couple of reasons, but it didn't at the time. It's like 100% like a cult classic.
movie now, yeah.
Mainly because of who Weird Al is. But so Spatula City, right after the movie came out, they left that thing up. Nobody got the reference. So literally what would happen is the next closest shopping center, people would pull in and ask the real businesses, hey, so what do you know about this Spatula City? What else do they sell? What's there? Where's it at? How can I
Just
find it?
spatulas. They cut out the middleman.
So they got so fed up with having to tell people that's from a movie, and then people being like, what movie? And then people not knowing the movie because it wasn't a popular movie, that they literally had to ask the movie company to pay to take it down.
Take it down. We're sick. Nobody watched your shitty movie.
Well, and so it just, I would imagine that also means that it was just in like an unpopular enough space where nobody was trying to rent it again.
Right.
And so it just stayed whatever it was that they paid for. I was like, that's is some
fucking hilarious.
wild stuff. Yeah, Spatula City, dude. Yeah,
It's the perfect gift for your lover, right? You know, in those intimate moments.
for spatulas and spatulas only. The way
Exactly.
he hits the
if you
only.
buy 10 spatulas, you get or 9 spatulas, you get the
the
10th one
for
for a
free.
penny.
Get the card you have to have, right? Like that would be a punch card situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this movie is in a callback for one more movie. I swear, guys, I'm done after this because this is 4. I think this is a record for me trying to get you to watch some of our old stuff. But this one is at least, I think, closer to our modern
Yeah,
format.
we've not really had as many people from other movies in one movie.
Well, this one's not
before.
from a people. This is just from how this movie works. I would tell you, I felt very much like Stay Tuned vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Or I guess technically Stay Tuned had UHF vibes because Stay Tuned came out
Yeah,
later.
it came out later.
But they are very similar. They have a lot of the same idea of let's show you quick flashes of
Random ass commercials
well,
and
and the
bits of TV shows.
well, and they're all parodies, not just to be parodying the show, but in a way that is parodying executive TV culture. Like they're not trying to make fun of the people at home who make it popular. They're making fun of the
people
guy
that are like, this is be a good idea.
who signed off on it in the first place.
That'll get those people in Nebraska off their tractors, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And so, like, I think that's what's so great about both of them is that they are both taking up this thing where it's like, let's defend the American audience because it's not their
it's
fault.
not their
This is what they
fault.
watch. But this is 100% the
Executives'
executives'
fault for thinking that this is what
Yes.
these people want.
And maybe more so in this because Stay Tuned had to do like they got to show you a lot more, and so because they were showing you more, sometimes that meant that they couldn't really flesh out the why they're
Why
giving
they're
it to
doing
the
it,
man,
yeah.
right? Sometimes it was literally just like a quick
Just
gag.
kind of hope you get the joke.
This one, I would say 90% of them, if you really paid attention, had some kind of jab at like TV executives, film executives,
Yeah.
TV culture, but not on the viewer side, but on like the
The
making
people
side.
making it,
There were a lot of it,
advertising and shit like that.
which is maybe kind of crazy since that's not Weird Al's world.
Maybe it's just something that pisses him off when he watches TV.
Well, by that point though, he definitely knew people who were in that world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he was friends with these comedians who were doing these shows and this and this. You know what I mean? Like so
yeah.
maybe he just had heard secondhand. Maybe that's why he wanted to do the story because he was like, none of them could do it because they'd blackball themselves. I
Right.
don't care
I
about
don't give a
Hollywood.
shit.
I'll say some stuff. I don't know. Whatever the reason, it really plays and it plays so good,
One of the
dude.
best ones is the advertisement for crazy dude's car shop. And he's like, I'll beat this baby seal to death for a deal. You know I will, because I'm crazy. I'm like, yeah, that's advertising. They'll do whatever the hell they need to get you to fucking buy something.
Yeah.
Gotta
You
love
want to hear
weird.
something fun about that?
Sure.
And this is a, oh man. So yeah, this is one of those, I'm glad that we were able to get
You'd think
through.
I planned shit like this out.
You really would. And this one is, again, I tell you guys, it's just so that way you know the ones that are real. I've already called out one that I talked to him about before. This one he doesn't know. So we do have a Crispin Glover connection to the movie.
How?
They offered him to be Philo, the guy who was monitoring the TV stuff, which I could see him playing.
I could, but I don't think I'd like it as much.
No, listen. They thought he'd be perfect for it. He declined that role and said he would only be in the movie if he could be the car salesman. And they said, I can't see you being that guy.
You're not going to beat a baby seal to death. You stop it.
And it's,
no one's going to believe
it's
that.
so funny to me because
Look at that face.
Well, but here's the thing. Crispin Glover, with his reputation in Hollywood, I think actually everybody would have believed that, and maybe too much.
Say, no, I watched him do it once.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think maybe they did that and it helped the guy out. But yeah, they were just like, it's funny because they were trying to give him the bigger part, and he was like, give me the small car
like
salesman.
30-second bit.
But they wanted him to be the Philo guy, which I thought was funny.
Yeah.
Interesting. Man, Crispin Glover's had a weird time in Hollywood.
Right.
I guess maybe that's where I'll leave that at.
I think that's why we know him. If it's not because he's like done great
things.
great roles. It's just like there's so many times where it's like, well, it could have been that guy.
Well, again,
and he screwed himself out of it somehow.
I would tell you he's not done that many great roles. It is 100% usually his reputation in Hollywood that you talk about. Again, he's George McFly. We don't talk about most other things about him from that movie, just kind of what happened to him because of that movie and the second one and them not wanting to bring it back, right? Outside of that, what is he from? He's the weird mute guy from Charlie's Angels.
The skinny man.
The thin man.
The thin man. There it is.
He's also...
he's wearing like a mask, so you can barely even tell.
And then outside of that, the only other memorable thing that most people are going to immediately know... Well, that...
The weird dance
that's a small
bring
part.
Back...
The only other big part that I would say that he's ever had in his life is the weirdest one, which is Willard, where he controls a bunch of rats.
It's a good movie, though.
It is, but he's just the guy who controls a bunch of rats.
He does creepy really well. He really does.
So this is why I would say...
Yeah. Philo would work.
Maybe it would be better that they didn't let him be the guy who clubbed a seal, because people would have been like...
Yeah, no, I can see that psychopath doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't go watch the new Crispin Glover movie. His agent just looking out for him is all that's happening.
I love that you said that, though. That was such a good, weird segue talking about the car salesman. This movie is just that. It is a lot of these sketches. There's a loose plot. The loose plot is magically Chance to Run TV channel.
Yeah, his uncle won it in a poker game and was going to get rid of it, and his aunt really likes George. So she's like, well, he'll run it, and he just happens to be the most creative motherfucker in the world.
Here's one for you. Movie trivia facts. George, his full name George Newman, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a throwback to Alfred E. Newman, Mad Magazine mascot, and the Uncle Nutsy's
Playhouse?
segment, he does, is based on a one of those weird little sketches in the comic in the Mad Magazine.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was, so all of this was a little bit of Weird Al's throwback to his love of Mad Magazine in a strange
had to be
pieced together,
shout out your inspiration
weird kind of way.
Right?
Yeah. Isn't that pretty cool?
No, the best episode of the Nutsy Playhouse was when his girlfriend broke up with him. He's introducing the Roadrunner Coyote cartoon, where he gets senselessly maimed and mangled by our sadistic Roadrunner. I hope you enjoy it.
I loved the whole character when he was on stage. Like when he was doing
Yeah.
it right and when he flipped out. Because again, like he embodied a certain type of television that was before my time.
Yeah,
but
howdy doody time.
But I
shit.
like as soon as he started doing that character, I was like, oh wow. Like,
Yeah.
like I could feel the history connected because he was doing it justice. He like as much as he was making fun, he did it well.
Right.
You know, like this isn't one of those where he was only trying to like mock it. He was trying to like lovingly throw it
to
up.
the outlandish shit that the host had to do to try and get a laugh, to the usually bored children's audience. I've seen some Howdy Doody sketches where the kids are just
No, well, did you see what they even had to do to try to keep some of these kids entertained? Even once it became Stanley's show and
Yeah.
everybody loved Stanley, at least one of those seats was a fucking rocking horse thing.
yeah, it's
like that's how much they had to like encourage these kids. They had to let one of them rotate onto a fucking like mechanical
just
horse.
a constantly moving down the aisles. They all just like
The only reason the
shift
kids
down
aren't
one.
throwing fits is because they're told like not only will you not ride it, we'll throw you out and you'll
Right.
never ride it. And so the kids are all like, "Well, I'll
You will
be good.
be banned from Stanley's Funhouse.
I'll be good. I'll be good. I'll be good."
That's right, goddamn fucking kids. Sit down, ride your little pony, and shut up.
Oh, on Stanley again. Stanley.
Stanley's
Everybody at
awesome.
home is very clear. Stanley. I'm not saying anything about that other person.
Yeah, fucking
Just Stanley.
Stanley's cool though.
Stanley, canonically in my head, is literally just a demutated
Toxic Avenger.
The way he loves that mop. The way
is in the Toxic cartoon isn't the mop moppy?
yes,
Like,
maybe
so
I
he's-
think so. Like maybe that's a callback because the 80s and the 90s were real wild
Full of
with
that
their
shit,
like
yeah.
things to do like that and like connecting things in weird universe ways
Because
that don't
directors
matter.
used to have fun with their movies and be like, I'm gonna throw this in here just to make myself laugh.
Yes.
Little Toxic Avengers fucking reference because I like that movie.
A little opening scene is Indiana
And
Jones
Jones?
for no reason whatsoever that they never talk about ever again. We never know why that's how it opens. We never get anything. It's not
what
even
he happened to be daydreaming about that day.
But come on, dude. Like where? What? Why?
The shot
How?
for shot remake almost.
They used that for the advertising for the movie. And
Oh,
that was
that's misleading as
that's
fuck.
maybe what so we talked about this movie did not originally do well. So some
Yeah.
of the reasonings we'll go ahead and address. One of them, maybe that wasn't the best way to advertise.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you were definitely setting up a movie that isn't, because they did do it so good that if all you're
Right.
seeing are certain parts of that,
So I'm going into
you're gonna
this-
think that it's a high budget Hollywood
like,
action movie.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, we're doing like an Indiana Jones
I-
spoof.
I
Oh,
think-
cool.
Again, like I'm not old enough to know when those were on, and I didn't go look for them. But I think I even saw that they even cut it before Weird Al turns around, so you don't even get to see the joke part to know
It's even
Yes.
worse. It's just him running from the ball.
something. Well, probably not that part, just some of
Oh,
the
yeah.
jungle part. Because again, like you'd have to do the parts where you're not clearly riffing on Indiana Jones too much. That way, you might get people to think, "Oh, this is some movie I want to go see."
Right? Oh, they're wandering through the jungle. Weird Al treasure hunter.
The next thing that was a little bit of a ding to the movie is that at the time it was coming out, it got rated PG-13, and Weird Al never liked that either.
Yeah.
He was 100% against
No, this
that.
is definitely a movie that was like for 12-year-olds.
Yeah, well, it was for, again, 8 to 12. I
Yeah.
would say an 8-year-old could enjoy this without
There's
being
there's
and I wouldn't
nothing-
have to cover their ears.
Yeah,
Or,
there's nothing bad in it.
there's no there's again, it's Weird Al, so there's nothing like he knows
Even the
his stuff is
even-
family friendly.
yeah,
He doesn't-
even the gore is like
it's fake.
comical.
It's fake to a point that
Yeah,
you're
where you're-
laughing.
where you're
not,
not, like-
looking at it like that guy. When the whip takes off the guy's arm, we all know that that's not happening.
Yeah, and it's it's a very fake
It looks like a
arm.
paper mache.
It really
arm.
does. When the Rambo one later, when he's blowing up the dude, it's very clearly like a styrofoam dummy
Yes.
that blows up. There's no blood or anything.
But so the PG-13 rating obviously hurt it a little bit because again, once you say essentially only adults are going to see it, you're not
Yeah.
saying only adults, but once you're like,
The PG-13 automatically makes parents be like, "Oh, well, you're not going to go see that."
even if they're older
little
than 13,
Timmy.
right? Like they're gonna be like, well, if they had to put that in the first place, maybe I should have to see it first, and then they never go see it.
And then the parent, even if they do, the adult's not getting the humor.
Not in
1989. They're gonna be like, "I don't understand what's funny about this at all."
Exactly. And so that hurt it some. I think the timing it came out was versus some other things. I think it was also maybe not even released right when it came out. I think there was maybe a thing with the production company.
Oh, fuck, I hate when shit like that happens.
And so
did Orion go bankrupt in 89?
Well, it went bankrupt at some point. I don't know if it was, but again, like it might have been an effect of the fact that they were going bankrupt.
That postponed the movie.
And then also what hurt it even more after that, even from being like an early, like right after release cult classic, was the fact that it took forever before it got released on VHS and DVD because of the Orion mishap and everything.
I didn't even hear about this movie until I was in high school. I was like,
do you know why? It didn't get a VHS DVD type release until 99, which is when most channels would have then started being able to play it because they would have easy access to it.
Saw it on Comedy Central. Was the first time I saw it.
I promise you, they were probably one of the first places it got shopped to once the rights were in a place where that could be done again.
Bullshit. Fucking bureaucrats, man, denying me my Weird Al. We should have been renting this when Grandma took us to the store, right?
I agree with that. So, but again, like, so on that is the thing. That is why it is a movie that at the time it came out was pretty kind of panned and didn't do real well and all this stuff. But still, if you go to like most review sites, it's rocking like a 6.9, 7 or higher.
Awesome.
Because the cult status was enough. People were like, yeah, it's not fair what happened to it. It kind of got shit on. It is.
Most cult movies suffer from the critics didn't fucking like it because they had to stick up their ass that day. But once it gets to like VHS or something, like the regular people are always like, this movie's awesome.
I feel like even maybe, I didn't look, so I don't know. But it feels to me like the kind of thing that critics might like, right? Because sometimes they like that thing that where it's like totally
Roger
move
Ebert
away.
would have liked it. He has a sense of humor.
You move away from the typical and the overly done, and you kind of, because again, like we said, this is not a movie with no plot. You know, this is not a movie that's all sketch.
Thin plot.
It is very thin.
There is a vague, thin plot that is there.
That really helps feed you sketches.
And it does tie everything together very nicely.
And they win. They are the underdogs. They raised $75,000. Save the company.
Right at the last second, and Uncle Harvey just happens to show up to get his check, like right at that time.
Again, this is a really old movie. We're not trying to spoil anything. We also, I'm proud of us, saved it for close to the end. Sometimes we say stuff like that in the very beginning.
Good for us.
Way to go.
Better.
We're learning from our mishaps. But yeah, so this is, again, it's not a shock. They save everything. It's at no point do you even believe they're not going to, because they make R.J. Fletcher such a comically bad guy that there is not a moment, even in a comedy movies, you don't generally expect the bad guy to win anyway. It's not funny for the bad guy to win unless the bad guy is dumb and then you laugh for a second. But like, this guy wasn't dumb. He was definitely supposed to be a bad guy. But the problem with that is when you make a bad guy in this type of comedy, you know he can't win. Yeah, because it would not be funny for a guy that bad.
Then it's automatically a tragedy. It's not a comedy.
So from the get, you know that there's no way we're ever seeing
the fun
him
part
win.
is seeing how he loses.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Do you know what? Behind the scenes, literally Kevin McCarthy playing that character, they had to keep telling him in between takes, like, do it dirtier. Be meaner. And he got to the point to where he was being so shitty and mean on camera that as soon as they would stop, he would just start snickering and laughing to himself about what he just did on camera.
I can't believe I just said that.
I can't believe they just let me go there. I can't believe that's
nobody
where they
called cut. Really?
Like, geez, I can't believe that I got away with that.
I told her to go choke on her grandmother's dick. You didn't stop me.
Which again, as you pointed out, this is a guy who's always the bad guy. And
Right.
for him to be the bad guy so far that he got to be like,
You're going to let me just say that? Okay.
you guys think that's okay?
You didn't say any curse words, so it's fine.
I love that about the movie, and I love that for him.
Yeah, I do too.
All right. So I think we're getting pretty close to being done. I don't know if we need to say a lot more. I think we have definitely encouraged people to go
watch
see
the
this.
movie,
There are lots
yeah.
of fun reasons to see this movie. It is so much fun. The plot, maybe not the thing that makes you stay.
Your kids can watch it too.
All
It's
the
a
sketches
nice
are going to
family
make you
movie,
laugh.
right?
There's lots of dumb, silly humor going on here. In all fairness, though, I don't know if you remember, but before we get to the thing this time, I actually think we should do a couple of other things.
We got things before the things?
We've got things before the thing. No S on that one. That one's important.
The thing.
Capital T on both of those words. Capital thing.
Yeah.
But I think we have some
All
lowercase. I think we have some
Some
lowercase
lowercase things
things to take
to
care
talk
of.
about.
And that being that last time you were like, "What's your favorite Weird Al song?" That's what
Yes,
you
I
closed on,
remember
and then
that.
you were like, "Well, wait."
Yeah, we'll wait.
I think we should definitely go back to that.
All right.
And I've put a lot of thought to this.
Okay.
My favorite Weird Al song is "The Saga Begins." For episode 1.
Long
Yes.
time ago in a galaxy
Yes.
far away.
For multiple reasons, and none of them being Star Wars. Ironically enough, I like Star Wars. I'm a Star Trek person.
It's
We've both talked
catchy.
about this. I love American Pie.
Yeah.
I love Don McLean. He really did this justice. He really did a super long fucking song.
Yeah.
He didn't cop out and make it. He didn't do a Madonna and make it a 2.5-minute song to not have to do all of the fucking lyrics.
He went all in.
He went all in. He really did this. Do you know what the other crazy part is?
Mm-mm.
Most of that song was written only using leaked information that he found online before the movie came out. And then he went back and corrected very minimally
What was
wrong
right?
after he got an advanced screening by George Lucas.
That's
But,
awesome.
Like, I want to say, like, the majority, so like 70% or more of the song was all just based off of what people online were speculating
like,
/
guessing
heard
what was going to happen,
Yes.
or like I heard this. I knew a guy. He was the photographer.
How insane is that? So
That's
this
awesome.
this song is my favorite, and again, Star Wars is the least of the reasons of why it's my
your
favorite, which is I'm sure
it's how he came to have it
people at
done.
home are 100% being like, it's my favorite too, and they're all Star Wars fans, and here's me being like, I'm a Star Trek boy, fuck Star Wars.
Me too. I'm over here. I'm like, there's only 3 good Star Wars movies, guys. I'm sorry.
And so again, that being said, I love this song again because of American Pie, Don McLean, and the fact that he wrote this so geniusly.
Right. I accept that.
All right, Bo, what's your favorite one?
Oh man, I gotta go with the classic, the fat. I'm fat. I'm bad. You know it. Don't you call me Budgie Portly roast out. I'ma tell you once again who's fat.
Don't quote me on this because since I didn't know this was your answer, I did no research on that. But I want to say that the guy he does the dance off with is the same guy from the Michael Jackson
video.
Because
I think
fucking
it is.
Weird Al does shit like that all the time. When he tries to do
It's
something,
the same outfit. It's the same shots.
dude,
like
when he does his parodies, if he's doing one that's a copy, he does as much as he can.
It is a shot for shot remake.
He
You
is
can
a
play them
genius.
side by side, and they are the exact same videos. Just one guy's fat.
Like that's the thing that the guy is a genius. Like
He really is.
not like visually, musically, like the dude is talented.
Right.
Because again, let's keep in mind that when he does these songs, usually yes, it's a direct parody. This is before we get toward even closer to the end. I get to throw back to the opening of the episode. I love that we get to do this right now because that has almost never happened. But most of the time he is doing where it is a direct parody. He is taking a song and he's saying, this is my version of that song. But then he has songs where he does Dare to Be Stupid, which is a song on its own. It is not a parody, but it is done in the style of Devo.
It is.
But it is not a
it's not
parody
a Devo,
of a
it's
Devo
not a
song.
Devo song. He just kind of ripped off their style, I guess, for a second.
I love this.
And he can do that with anybody. He can listen. He can take anybody's
again.
style and just make it his own shit.
The man is a genius.
We don't deserve Weird Al. There you go. Synopsis of episode done. We're all not good enough for Weird Al.
We are all better people for his existence.
Exactly.
Thank God he got the platform. God bless you, Dr. Demento. Yeah.
Fucking love Dr. Demento. I'm gonna go home and watch a bunch of Dr. Demento
Love
fucking
Weird
videos
Al.
now.
Love all of this. I think we are definitely clearly at a part where we should be done. But before we fully wrap it up, favorite sketch
Favorite
in
sketch?
the movie. What's your favorite
in the movie?
sketch?
The Rambo one.
Okay.
Because I love Rambo 3. It's the stupidest Rambo movie, but he was so spot on about that movie. Rambo just walking into gunfire and nothing happening. The yelling for no fucking reason. And the exploding people with the bow and arrow. It was awesome.
I love this because you just got finished saying that you love when I can pull a fact out that has nothing to do with a planned conversation, Bo.
Cool. You got another one?
Yes.
Nice.
About the Rambo
About the
suit.
Rambo stuff?
So Weird Al, they made that is just it's just foam.
Yeah, it's just rubber.
It's
muscles.
foam on top of a scuba suit. That's literally what it is.
Oh,
It's
hey.
foam on top of a scuba suit, so you could just easily throw.
Probably
it on, right?
easier to put on.
Here's the special fact about it: when they were filming at the time, there was an unusually cold couple of days, and so just to stay warm, Weird Al wore the suit out in public, walking around.
Just super jacked Weird Al just walking around with fucking battle scars
Yes.
all over. No, damn it, we didn't have cell phones back then. That's the shit you want. I want the person
The
across
random guy
the
walking the
street.
street.
Is that fucking Weird Al?
What am I seeing right now?
Dude, my boy looking yoked.
You been out at Muscle Beach?
Too much creatine.
That's
Bring it down.
That's a today conversation.
Oh,
Back
yeah.
then, they'd have been like, "You pumping the test?" They'd have been excited for him.
Yep.
Okay. All right. My favorite sketch.
There you go. Let's go into that one.
Well, this was not planned, so I can't expect
Yeah.
you to be ready to throw it back at me. So I came ready to do all parts of it since I was
There we
surprising
go.
you. My favorite sketch in the movie, though, I've got two, and it's only just to be. It's not because I'm trying to get extra on you. It's because I'm trying. It's
fucking scoring extra.
It's because I'm
points
trying
over
to be
here.
fair about what we're saying here, right? Because like when I ask you sketch, it sounds like I'm saying which one of the movie TV sketches, and he has. There's
Yeah.
one that he has mid movie that is a little bit of a cheat, and we've talked about it once or twice since the Dire Straits.
Yeah, it's just a music video in the middle
It is
of the movie.
legitimately just a music video. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's awesome though.
And I love that.
Yeah.
But it is just again. It is essentially and did become a Weird Al music video. So
Shot for shot, they just ripped it out of the movie
they
and
just
put it
clipped
on
It
MTV.
is just a music. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
that's what I would've
look at
done.
it. It is a music. Well, because it is shot for shot already. Just the Dire Straits music video in the first place. They just changed the computer polygons to look like
to
the
look
Clampets.
like Weird Al. Or
Well, it's
super
Weird Al as
it's banana-headed Weird Al.
it's Weird Al banana headed as the Clampets. You can't forget the Clampet.
Yeah, the
part.
Clampet
It's always
part is important.
The Jed brown jacket, hat, and white shirt. It's always there. But yes, I only picked the second one because I felt like that was a bit of a cop out.
A little bit.
And so my favorite TV sketch that they do is the town hall with George. That is 100% just making fun of Geraldo.
Right?
Dude, I love this because not only
Opens Al Capone's glove compartment.
yes,
Road maps.
so that's the obvious callback to Geraldo. The next parts are Geraldo, but what's funny is since he made this comment in '89, he didn't realize he was making a comment on where TV was going. Because
the Jerry
literally,
Springer
It's
shit.
Jerry Springer, Ricky Lake,
Yeah.
Sally Jesse Raphael.
That shit hadn't happened yet.
Geraldo
but he
was the only
but
one.
he called it. with
so
the Nazi and everything.
So Geraldo was only barely popular for that. Like, at that time, Geraldo was really still the investigative reporter guy. Like, you remember the Al Capone. You remember where he did the expose on the mental institutions and stuff.
Yeah.
Though that's who Geraldo was. He had only just
he exposed things.
Yeah, he had only just started the talk show, the shitty reality TV style talk show. And that's what we see him make fun of. And what's, again, within a year, 2 years tops of when this movie came out.
It turned out exactly like he said in the
all
movie.
of daytime TV was. When we said Ricky Lake and Jerry, those people were on different networks.
Yeah,
it was
but it was like the
each
same
one's
show.
network doing their interpretation of that show.
Springer was the best. Man, they had the best fucking fights.
Sally Jesse got some wild stuff.
Did she really?
Yeah. I'll say you should check out some of her things.
What was it? My friend Butters, they used to watch the Montel Williams show.
Montel and Maury are the same. They're not usually as crazy on the regular episodes, but they have some
her
weird...
dad fucking he loved the, you are not the
that
that's shit.
Montel and Maury did a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rest of them did a lot more of the, again, let's bring in shocking people. So let's bring in a bunch of...
Look, this guy is inbred with 9 generations of his family.
Let's just use the movie's example. A KKK person.
That's what I just said.
A Catholic schoolgirl.
That one was weird. No, I saw it pans to her. She got the little pig. I was like, no, I want to know her story. What the fuck's that about?
Jason? Literally, Jason?
Jason got took out by the little Catholic schoolgirl, which is even more reason why I want to know what her shit's about.
Literally ankle biting.
Right?
She was literally ankle biting. She was... Okay.
Then Weird Al just takes I get it was a fake breakaway chair, but that fucking KKK guy threw it with such force, they'd had to have knocked him the fuck out. It shatters over him when it hits him.
All right. I think we're totally ready to wrap everything up, though.
We
had fun with our special extra little categories. Yep. We're here at the very end. Bo, let me hit you with, what's the thing?
Mine is super short. It's when he's doing the Uncle Nutsy's Playhouse thing, and he goes down to that one little kid, and he's just like, "Are you having a good time?" And the kid just full spits in his face. The kid's trying his goddamnedest to not laugh his ass off when he does it. It's like he's surprised that it was such a big glob of spit, because as soon as he spits it, he's like, "Oh fuck! Oh my god!" Kid over there corpsing.
Well, here's the thing. I would say with the amount of weird, not true, what you would say ad lib, but they totally took the weirdness that might have happened doing this stuff, and you can tell, kept it in camera.
And just left it in.
That's maybe true.
This probably was, but the kid saved it at the very end. He managed to not do it. So.
I saw that at least one other aspect of that would make me think yours is true is that when the clown takes they're doing the
when
clown,
Bobo the clown takes the frying pan to the face.
That was real.
No.
And so the fact that
it was a gimmick frying pan.
No. Oh my god. He took a frying pan to the face because it was supposed to comically stop, and they would have pretended like it hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How? That's why you get a foam frying pan for that. You don't use the actual cast iron.
Well, who knows? Maybe they filmed that again with a foam one, but and it looked kept bad. The real one in.
Yeah.
They kept when that guy really got his lip busted.
He's so mad when he gets back up. He's just like,
so
sure.
So I can believe that kid did spit on accident, but they were like, "That's too
so good," because that just guy's hangs off of his nose.
That guy's reaction to spit in the face, we're keeping that. So maybe
that's totally it's real. Good. What about yours? What's the thing for this movie?
Mine is that I am both saddened and relieved by the fact that we live in a world that this movie was critically panned, or not critically panned, but didn't do well when it came out.
So you're both upset and okay with the fact that this movie didn't do good?
Yes.
All right. It's a dichotomy. Explain.
Well, because here's the thing. If it would have done better, we probably would have gotten another movie, and that sounds super awesome, right?
Why
But-
would you not want that?
Because if we got him making more movies, would we have lost out on more of his songs? The man wouldn't have had time to do both.
That's true. Well, maybe we would got like a whole new batch of songs like meant
But it'd been.
for the movies, right? How you probably wouldn't have got.
But I don't get.
You wouldn't have got your Star Wars fucking shit.
I don't get Amish Paradise. I don't get. You get what I'm saying? Like, there.
The Nirvana fucking parody song. I can't remember what it's called.
The nerdy one. We don't get
Light and nerdy. Yeah,
dude. There's so many we don't get if the man was too busy making movies.
That's fair.
So
maybe it's a good thing the movie didn't.
So like I said,
maybe its cult status is all it needs, right?
Yes, but like I said, I live in a world where both. I kind of wish it would have done better, but I also am really glad it didn't.
Yeah,
because I don't want to have lost any of what we have.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I know. At first, I said it, and you're like, "That's
dumb."
dumb."
No, I was like, "Shut up, dude! No, we should have had more movies with Weird Al."
Now you understand.
I get it. No, he would have been busy doing movies.
We couldn't have
even if he made songs for the movies. They would have been like for the movie.
Well, and here's the thing: if he did it that way, wouldn't we have maybe had like subpar movie and songs because he's splitting?
Yeah, and he would. He would have tried to do both.
We can only have great one or the other.
Yeah.
And while the movies would have been awesome, I live in the universe we got the songs, and I don't want to lose the songs.
No, yeah, I'd rather have the songs. I'll take the one movie. It's fine. It's a masterpiece anyway. We don't have to fuck with it.
This is where I am living at. So.
All right, I agree. I completely agree. I was skeptical at first when you brought up yours, but I'm on board now.
All right. All right, guys, we're done.
Yeah,
this
that's
beer, I think we called this early on. So never listen to us in the beginning.
No, don't pay any attention.
It was very tart. Once you get at least halfway through your first one, you stop caring altogether.
And then it's just strawberry and good, and then you're drunk and it's awesome.
And you know, I do still think. I mean, I still taste it. Again, less so than I did before.
Law of diminishing returns. You just get used to it.
But probably just enough that I'm not drinking it too fast at the 8%. So maybe I was still right. Maybe they were trying to do one of those natures trying to prevent you from doing the thing you shouldn't do. Yeah.
Not gonna slam this, are you?
Not without repercussions and not the alcoholic ones.
All right, if this video gets 10,000 views, I'll shotgun one of these.
God, sir.
Nobody's gonna do that. I won't
Let's
have
hope
to worry
so.
about it. These people like me. They're not gonna do that to me.
I hope for your sake that is very true. But on that,
fast forward to a year, like, well, here I am, gonna shotgun this fucking thing.
Oh. On that though, Bo, what are we gonna do next week? I'll tell the movie. You've got the beer this time.
I got the beer. We're gonna do Mad Tree. We like Mad Tree. Rounding third, a red IPA. Some baseball, because it's the time of year.
Well, and we have been talking about this one.
Yeah, you keep bringing it up
since last year.
And I'm like, when are we going to watch this movie? And that you mentioned all the time.
And it had the perfect loose ends connection.
Yeah, it did.
Because remember when we did The Wizard, I said I didn't even realize that movie had this kid in it. So we're going to do Little Big League starring, I apologize because now it's
Kid from The Wizard.
It's too many weeks from The Wizard and we have not started watching it yet for now.
And we're drunk now, so
I don't recall. Well, and I do remember he wasn't in a lot, so I don't recall his name. I will fix this next week.
Yep.
But so yes, we're going to do some baseball.
Yep. Baseball movies. It's summertime. You know how we like our baseball movies, even though neither of us like playing baseball.
No, we just like the movies.
Yeah, the movies.
We live vicariously through
other
movies.
people.
Yeah.
I am totally fine to watch other people play baseball as long as I don't have to do it.
There you go.
I'm there to drink beer and yell at the umpire.
Here you go. And this will be even more fun because you get to drink beer and talk about people. Because this is one of those. It's a dramedy.
Yeah, you've said, but it's more leaning
heavy
comedy
on the comedy side.
Than
it's heavy. Dude, you will laugh. You will enjoy baseball things that are happening in this movie.
I'm here for the baseball.
Okay.
I went and saw For the Love of the Game in the theaters. I love baseball movies.
If you're okay with that one, you will definitely love this one.
Yeah, I'm sure I will
because
have no
a lot
problem.
of people have some problems with the love of the game.
Costner
It's not
was
the best.
good.
Okay. Save that in case we ever
do
decide
that
to go
movie?
there. Yeah. On that though, Bo,
Our 1,000,000 subscriber special. Love of the game.
Anything else you want to tell everybody before we leave, Bo?
I want everyone to right now stop what you're doing. There are some buttons on your screen. I need you to hit them. I need you to hit all of them. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe, hit the one that the little swoosh that sends it to other people. Do that.
Tell us what the like button does this time.
Yeah, because it sometimes it makes little pictures and things. I want to know what it is for this movie. Is it an accordion? Just because it's
that
weird.
would be cool.
Because it's Weird Al.
Cujo did the ghost face.
I know. I saw that because it was a horror movie.
Okay.
So good. But also, on top of that, go check out my other channel, Kentucky Fried Chronology. Me and my friend Chuck have some big shit coming. The gods presented us with a thing, and we can't ignore it. So it's going to be so awesome.
They also just did a cooking show. So
Yes,
if you
we
want to
also-
see a special,
You want to learn how to make World War II D-ration chocolate for when the world inevitably ends? I'm your guy. I got you. Got a whole video about it. But other than that, we're done. Hit the accordion music.